What is up everyone, this is Ghostly here from Serene Arts, and in today's tutorial we are going to design a simple birthday flyer. Alright, so the method that we are going to use in this design, it's only applied when you are having a high quality picture. Alright, so take note of that. This method is not used in every design. You only use it when you are having a high quality picture. Alright, assuming your client gave you a high quality picture which you think you can modify and turn it into something nice, then you can use this method I'm about to show you right now. Okay, so just stick around and watch this tutorial to the end and grab the concept behind all that I'm going to do. Okay, so the first thing that we have to do is to probably delete this text over here, and right after that we go ahead and change the background color if we want. Okay, so you can change it to, let's say, white. Now, having changed the background color, the next thing to do is simply go ahead and import your picture. Right, the high quality picture, just go ahead and import it from the gallery. So I'm going to do that right away, and I'll leave the picture in the description so that you can also go ahead and download it. Now I'll turn the ratio of the picture into 1:1, that is a squared 1. Okay, and I will resize it this way. Right after that, I'll tap on a check mark here, and the next thing that you will see me doing is to use the relative size tool to make sure that I pull the picture to fit the square working space perfectly. So this is it, it has fit into it perfectly. Right after that, just tap on a check mark here and go ahead and lock the layer, because you don't want to get distracted whilst working on other things. Okay, it is as simple as this. So right after doing this, what you need to do is to go ahead and import a shape. So tap on shapes, then make sure you pull it to the other side of the working space, just like this. Okay, this shape we are going to turn the color to a gradient. Okay, it's going to be gradient field. Now we need a gradient field because we'll be writing on the gradient field. All right, we'll be writing the birthday text, we'll put it on a gradient field. So let's just make it this way to be somewhere like half of the picture. Okay, so right after that we go to gradient. So since I've already used a gradient, I can just go ahead and select it this way, but I want to show you from the scratch. So I'll tap on a plus sign over here. Right after tapping on it, with this slider selected, I'll tap on a color picker here, then I'll choose the color picker icon, then I'll go to the subject, I'll tap on a subject here. So I'll make sure that I pick a color from the subject itself. So let's say the building behind the subject, so I'll just tap on a building behind the subject and that color will be selected. So I'll just tap on a check mark here and I'll have it this way. Now the next thing for me to do is to come to the second slider here. So I'll tap on it and choose the color bucket or color drop icon again, then go to the slider at the bottom, then move it to transparency, meaning the color will not be showing. Okay, because we don't want that place to have any color, so we just have to push it this way, make it transparent, and tap on OK. All right, so you could say that the middle of the gradient is kind of transparent, but that's not what we want. What we want should be something like this, not this one actually. So we will just have to check through this and see the exact one that will fit exactly. So the second one right here fits perfectly to what we are looking for. So you can decide to pull a slider here just to make the bottom a little bit thicker. All right, I think this is okay. So you just have to tap on OK and you will have it here like this. All right, if you still don't like it that way, you can go ahead and put this particular slider, push it up a little bit like this. All right, and you are good to go. So let's say this is exactly what I want. Okay, if this is exactly what I want, I'll just go ahead and tap on a check mark here. That means I have it here. So I'll go ahead and lock it as well. It's important to lock your layers, all right? It's very important to lock your layers. So after this, I'll just go ahead and write the birthday, happy birthday test over there. So I'll go to test, then go to edit, all right? So I'll just type happy birthday. So just go with happy first, and I'll choose one particular font for it just to make it bold. Okay, let me just check. Okay, I'll choose this one and go with it. So I'll increase the size of it a bit just to make sure that I'm having something nice, and I'll change the color to, let's say, white. Okay, then I'll just have to bring it down a bit and reduce the size of it as well. I think 150 will be okay. Yeah, so I'll just have to push it down a bit before writing the birthday under it. Then take notes, like I said, you use this method only when you're having a quality picture, all right? If you use this method with a blurred picture or low quality picture, your flyer won't be anything to write home about, okay? It will be a mess, so just take note of that. Okay, so I'm changing the color of the birthday to white as well. I hope you are following this tutorial carefully, and if you are enjoying it, don't forget to give this video a like and also subscribe to this YouTube channel for more videos. Okay, so I'm just pushing the birthday down a bit so that I'll just leave it beneath the happy, all right? And I'll reduce the size of it a little bit. Something like 30 should be okay for us. Yeah, so once you are done with this, maybe you have a particular message that you want to pass across to the birthday celebrant. So all that you have to do is to go ahead and input the particular text you want to use, but this time around, make sure the size of the text is smaller than that of the birthday. Okay, the birthday will use a size like 30, so the text that you are putting inside should be something like 20. The size of it should be 20. So I'm just going to grab a text from the quotes over here and use. Yeah, literally I don't have any text that I want to use, so I'll just grab a text over here. Okay, so I'll go with this. So reducing the size all the way down to 20, and let's see how it will be. Okay, and you know, we have to change the color to white as well, and make sure the alignment is also the same as the happy birthday. Okay, so let's go to the alignment tool right away. So tap on align and use the first one. So this is it, and this is how it's going to be. Okay, you can further reduce the size of this text just to make sure that you are having a nice combination right here. I think 18 will be the perfect way to go with it. All right, so just make sure that the alignment is also on point. And the birthday, I'm going to make it a little bit bold. Okay, the birthday, I'm going to make it a little bit bold. So I'll tap on B, make it bold, just like this. Okay, so basically that is how to design this simple birthday flyer. Now you realize that we picked the color of our gradient shape from the subject itself. Now let's assume you want to use a different color, but from the subject itself, you just go back to the gradient, select it like this, come back to color. All right, tap on color, enable the color. Now tap on the plus sign, use the color picker to go to the subject again, then try selecting any color from the subject, and you are good to go. So let's assume I'm going to use this kind of black from the subject, so I'll just have to tap on a check mark here and tap on OK. So I'll have it like this. All right, so that's simply how to do it. So remember to choose the color from the subject itself. Don't use any other color apart from, like, if the color is not found in the subject, all right, the picture that you're using to design, if there's no color in it like that, try to always avoid those things. Okay, try to avoid colors that are not found in the subject itself. Okay, so basically that is how to design this simple birthday flyer, and I hope to see you in the next one. And when you are saving the picture, always use the ultra, all right, just like this one. Let me do this quickly to show you. Ultra gives your work a high quality, so just save to gallery and you are good to go. So please don't forget to like this video and also subscribe to this channel for more videos. Bless up.